Animation skills in nations like China and South Korea are being developed quickly, enabling them to produce content that rivals Japan's in terms of quality and innovation. There is a growing universe of animation out there just waiting to be discovered by viewers who hunger for new storylines beyond the recurrent themes of isekai. Join us as we explore animated programs from around the world that can hold their own against the very best of Japanese animation. Number 10. Hattori no Shida, The Outcast, 2016. The anime series, Hattori no Shida, The Outcast, is based on the manhwa, Yi Renji Sha. This series' high-quality hand-to-hand fighting animations are one of its most notable characteristics, including contributions from episode directors who previously worked on the Naruto series. The story revolves around Soren, a solitary college student who, after the passing of his grandfather, goes back to his village. Here, he accidentally enters a realm rife with paranormal phenomena, including revived creatures known as shoju, each of which has a special talent. When Soren digs further, he discovers himself caught up in a power struggle between numerous factions that are vying for control of these beings. The relationship between Soren and these paranormal creatures becomes clear as the narrative progresses. Is he capable of surviving and navigating in this dangerous environment? Number 9. The King's Avatar, 2017. An acclaimed Chinese novel was adapted into an animated film titled The King's Avatar. The series is a testimony to China's skill at creating stories with strong female characters because to its masterful blending of high-caliber animation with an interesting narrative. Yi Shu, a previously well-known character in the esports world of the game, Glory, is at the center of the King's Avatar. He reinvents himself after having a disagreement with his colleagues and accepts a position as the night shift manager of an internet cafe. Yet Glory's temptation is too strong to refuse. Yi Shu returns to the virtual world with the launch of the game's 9th server, determined to restore his position as the best player. He navigates the complex esports scene with unrivaled talents and a new squad, taking on competitors and establishing his legacy. Number 8. Blood of Zeus, 2020. Greek mythology serves as the basis for the unusual animated series Blood of Zeus, which gives it a fantasy twist. This American-produced sitcom captures viewers with its inventive plot and excellent animation. The narrative explores the life of a descendant of Zeus who gradually accepts his fate as the guardian of both gods and humans. He goes through rigorous training to refine his abilities so he can take on powerful demons and terrifying creatures. The tale of Heron, Zeus' demigod child, pulses at the center of Blood of Zeus. He sets out on a mission to stop the enraged seraphim and his demonic army from upsetting the balance between gods and mankind as he discovers the truth about his heavenly ancestry. Can he rise to the occasion and save everyone from imminent disaster? This is the pressing question. Number 7. Dota, Dragon's Blood, 2021. While having a unique premise, the animated series, Dota, Dragon's Blood, is based on the well-known mobile game, Dota 2. Because the anime used 3D animation, a major red flag in the animation business, not all critics were pleased. Davian, a devoted dragon hunter, serves as the protagonist of the series. The stakes increase as he becomes entangled in a complex conflict involving powerful dragons, old secrets, and strong foes. Davian collaborates with Mirana, a talented elf princess, in his effort to ascertain the full magnitude of the dragon menace. How can Davian secure a successful operation without any deaths given the enormous hurdles ahead? Number 6. The Daily Life of a Mortal King, 2020. The animated version of The Daily Life of a Mortal King is based on a Chinese online book of the same name. The series received widespread praise despite its distinctive combination of 3D and 2D animation, and its gripping plot further cemented its status in the anime industry. Wang Ling, a young man with the ability to end the world in a single glance, served as the protagonist of The Daily Life of the Immortal King. He must demonstrate his abilities to protect his friends from harm while remaining unnoticed so that he can live a normal life. His everyday struggles with learning and defending himself against supernatural foes alternate. While Wang Ling tries to lead a normal life, his extraordinary powers attract notice and controversy. Number 5. Castlevania, 2017. An acclaimed Netflix original series called Castlevania got its start as a well-liked Japanese video game. The series has its own narrative path, yet it stays loyal to the core of the original material. The story examines a bloody battle between humanity and vampires. In an unforeseen turn of events, humanity's chance of survival depends on a partnership with the son of the vampire they are trying to exterminate. But can this weak coalition stand up against a powerful vampire legion? The protagonist of Castlevania is Trevor Belmont, a tenacious warrior engaged in combat with evil powers, along with Sypha Belnades, a talented magician, and Alucard, a Dhampir descendant of Dracula. He forms an unusual trio. Their shared objective? Must stop the evil Dracula, whose terrible rage against the medieval world was sparked by the unfair killing of his cherished wife. Will our trio prevail against these strong opponents, though? Number 4. Lookism, 2022. Lookism is an animated program that was adapted from a renowned manhwa. While the anime's animation quality was passable, it was able to realize its full potential and gain a remarkable following. In fact, Korea made a notable effort here. The plot adds a fresh twist to a well-known cliché. Daniel Park, also known as Hong Suk Park, who was earlier disregarded because of his chubby looks, finds himself unexpectedly in possession of a startlingly attractive alternative body. It's interesting how when one body sleeps, the other wakes up. Newfound stardom, meanwhile, is not without its difficulties. In Lookism, Daniel's struggle with society's erratic ideals of beauty is explored in great detail. He was once the target of prejudice due to his initial appearance, but living in two bodies has given him a fresh perspective on superficial standards of beauty. Number 3. Trese, 2021. The anime series Trese presents the Philippines as a rising center for top-notch animation. This anime, which took its cues from a Filipino comic book series, impresses with its sophisticated plot and colorful animation. The protagonist of the tale is a dedicated female investigator who travels the country fending off dangerous creatures and evil spirits. She is essential in preserving the world's equilibrium because of her profound understanding of these paranormal beings. More specifically, Trese details Alexandra Trese's journeys She works as a paranormal detective on the busy streets of Manila, where mythical creatures and folklore stories coexist peacefully with everyday life. Trece solves complicated cases involving both human and supernatural elements because to her extensive knowledge of Filipino mythology and her inherent ability to sense the paranormal. Number 2, Link Click 2021. The most well-known Donghua, Chinese animation, to have achieved fame in the anime world is Link Click. Every episode features top-notch animation that supports the show's original time travel concept. This might be regarded as China's greatest attempt at animation. In the television show Link Click, two adolescents by the names of Cheng Xiaoxi and Lu Guang make their money by looking at pictures that customers submit for approval. Both of the key protagonists go back to revisit and edit the pictures. Yet mistakes may always happen, and if they miss even the slightest aspect of the client's history, this might have a negative impact on the client's life. So, will these two be able to successfully perform their duty, or will they be held responsible? Number 1, Arcane 2021. The pinnacle of animation produced recently by a non-Japanese company is Arcane. This magnificent project took over 6 years to complete. The narrative is based on League of Legends, a well-known online game. In fact, Japanese animation companies should use Arcane as a baseline for 3D animation excellence. The story revolves on two sisters named Vi and Jinx who were reared in the filthy parts of Piltover, an area where illegal trading is rife. The pair is protected from the darker aspects of the city by their guardian Vander. However, their lives take a dramatic turn upon breaking into a scientific lab in Zon. There, they stumble upon the Arcane, a relic imbued with boundless energy. This discovery sets them on a collision course, with the once close siblings now standing as adversaries. Okay, I just sent you the top 10 animated shows from outside of Japan. What do you think about this list? Please leave your comments below. Goodbye and see you again.